So we continue to discuss about the life of Buddha, but at first, let us discuss briefly about his life, his teaching, and how Buddhism spread around the world. So here we can read the Buddha timelines. So here he was born around 563 BC in Lumbini, and when he was young, he has the experience of the foresight, the sight of an old man, a sight of a sick man, a sight of a dead man, and the last sight was the sight of a mendicant, a Hindu mendicant. And after that, he let go of his luxury life as a prince to become an uh, ascetic or medicants to seek for a spiritual solution or liberation. So later on, he became Buddha uh, after sitting under the Buddha tree for several days. Uh, so he discovered the middle way, and the middle way that's goes uh, between the indulgence or enjoying life, and other side is the uh, torture or ascetic practice. So after he became Buddha, he start to teach his teaching uh, as a teacher, and he starts to accept people into the monastic life, including Buddhist monks and nuns. Uh, and he died when he was about 80 years old, approximately around the year of 483 BC. Later on, we will study his life in depth. And after he passed away, for 3 months, so the first Buddhist council was organized by his close disciple, Makashipa, uh, in the uh, Rajihar city, and as that council was sponsored by the king Aita Tarsatu around the year of 483 BC, and the second one was around 100 years after the Buddha passed away or entered Nirvana. That was sponsored by the king Kalashoka in Vaishali. That was led by the monk uh, Sabakami in the year of 383 BCE. And the third Buddhist council was sponsored by King Ashoka uh, in the capitals of Patliputra. So this Buddhist council was led by the monk Mongaliputra in the year of 250 BC, and the fourth was organized and sponsored by the king Kanisha uh, in the Kashmir era. That was led by the monk Vashumitra in the year 72 AD. So throughout the times, his teaching was compiled in what we call three baskets or Tipitaka in Pali and in Sanskrit. So his teaching was compiled here in Pali. It include the Vinaya, Pitaka, or the books of discipline for Buddhist monks and nuns to follow, as well as for the lay people um, to study and to follow too. And the next one is Sutta Pitaka, this basket of scripture, mostly belong to the Buddha teaching, and sometimes uh, they include his close disciple teaching too, like Shariputra, Moggallana, and so forth. And the last basket is the what we call Abhidhamma, or the commentaries on his teaching. So we study later on about these three baskets. And so generally his core teaching based on the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Paths, the five aggregates, the 12 cleansed uh, conditions. Every Buddhist tradition, regardless of the Mahayana, Theravada, Vajrayana, and so forth, follow this kind of core basic teaching. Uh, so the Four Noble Truths includes the true suffering, the cause of suffering, the cessation of suffering, and the path to the cessation of suffering through Noble Eightfold Paths. That includes the three categories: the wisdom, the ethical conducts, the mental discipline. So the wisdom includes the right understanding or right view, and right thought, right intention. The ethical conduct includes right speech, right action, and right livelihood. The mental discipline includes right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. In the five aggregates we'll discuss further later on include the material form, like the body, the feeling, the perception, the mental formation, and consciousness. And the 12 cleansed condition, how the Buddha provide the explanation how we came about, not because of any kind of God or greater that created us, but everything is based on our karma, based on this type of 12 cleansed condition, from ignorance to mental formation, uh, to consciousness, um, and the name and form, the sense organs, the contact, the feeling and sensation, the craving, the clinging or attachment, becoming, birth and death, aging. So this the what they call the 12 cleansed condition. That how they buy us into this samsara, a cycle of birth. And the next one is here, the map of the spread of Buddhism. So here we start with India, in northern part of India, where the Buddha attained enlightenment and uh, spread his teaching. And later on, especially during the uh, periods of King Ashoka, he started to spread Buddhism not only around India, but also other countries, and like even in the Eastern Europe countries and to the Far East. So you can see that Sri Lanka received the Buddha teaching around the 3rd century BC, and later on, um, um, the monks from this country, together with Indian Buddhist monk as well as the Central Buddhist monk, spread Buddhism to China around the 1st century. to Vietnam, mm, to Korea, Japan, and so forth. So here we see that the light orange color, it belongs to Mahayana Buddhism. That's where Mahayana Buddhism still spreading. And this the yellow one is Theravadas, or the southern tradition. Uh, and here the birthplace of Buddhism. So Buddhism spread to the Far East mainly through two routes: the Silk Road here and the maritime route through ocean to ship to these countries. And so these are the general information, brief review about the Buddha lives, his teaching, and how Buddhism spread to different country in early times.